Look at this beautiful little garden worker. I have a ton of these out here this morning. All because these are thoroughly covered in aphids. I'm kind of tired of spraying them down, although I just saw him. Oh, he's on the other side there. Can you see? I'm sure the ladybugs are all enjoying their feast. But yeah, they've all got to go. I'm going to cut these down. I've harvested what I could off of them. Most of the other peas left are kind of dry from the aphids. But I got about a pound of the sugar snap peas and a pound of the little wonder peas this year, which for me is pretty good. We have such a short spring here in Texas that I don't normally do even that well, but I do keep growing these because the peas are good for fixing the nitrogen, and I get some food that I enjoy, even if it's not a lot of it. But yeah, they're going today, and I'm going to see about feeding them to the chickens. But I love seeing all these little ladybugs. I'm hoping they stick around. I'm sure there's other places for them to feast in the yard besides just these peas. See that little tiny bit of green? I think that's my yellow crookneck squash finally sprouting. I'm wondering if I should start these indoors. I've always just direct seeded them, but I've had such a problem this year. It took a couple of rounds for the white beauty zucchini and the white scallop squash also to sprout, but they're starting to come along now. I'm hoping they get big enough that I can actually have some squash before they get taken out by the various squash predators. We've got some nasturtium. I've tried planting radishes around them, but they don't really seem to be sprouting. I do have some very well-eaten kohlrabi there. And leeks growing. I am so happy that those are actually leeks. But yeah, I'm going to get some garden gloves and take these aphid-infested peas down. This is disgusting. This is all those pea aphids. I am really, really regretting planting beans near the peas. I am not going to do that next year. I'm going to go see if I have a few more pea seeds. See if I can figure out if I can put a trap crop in. Because this is bad. Oh my God, they're already going after my green beans. Fudge. Fudge, 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 fudge. So, I might have been a little too aggressive with the spraying down my beans to get the aphids off of them. The radishes also seem to have suffered by proximity, but it did unearth all these beautiful flowers in my beans. So, hopefully the ladybugs will do their job and keep them off my beans. I'll spray fairly regularly going forward. And see if I can get it in the thing. Look at that. It's just gross. All those little green bugs, all those are my plants. I'll give them another spray later, but they have not gone after the peas that got moved over here. They'll get more afternoon shade, or afternoon sun. They get morning shade. I will say, pulling all the peas down, I'm hoping it means the melons and cucumbers will see a little bit more light. I hate aphids. They're just gross. But yeah, I will spray my beans down again this evening before I go to bed. And once again, hope that my little army of ladybugs is sufficient. I really, really wanted beans. So cutting down all the peas opened up a lot of space for my cucumbers and melon to start getting some more sunlight. And, well, pretty much everything else. I didn't realize how much shade that was providing. I'm hoping the melons and cucumbers will come up and fill in just as well as those peas had done. My tomatoes are well on their way. They're finally starting to put on some flowers. I need to put up that tool, but yeah, pretty excited about that. They're looking awesome. And I still have lettuce from the a later planting, but those are probably gonna have to come out in the next week, and I need to put in some more lettuce seeds somewhere. I'm not sure that those radishes are gonna recover from me having a freak out over the aphids and spraying everything down at it. But hopefully I might have helped get rid of some of these aphids. I still see them crawling on beans and stuff. I've got some aphid traps. There's one here. I'm gonna go put some more out and see if that will help my beans survive. This is one of my favorite things about just sitting and enjoying the garden. The birds that come, especially this particular mockingbird that visits several times a day, is just, I don't know. It feels like I've done some good in this yard if the wildlife is happy, other than the aphids. The aphids gotta go. This is the Mother's Day flowers that my wife got for me because my marigold seeds didn't sprout this year. So with the peas cut down, I went ahead and put the last little seedlings I had for cantaloupe and watermelon in. I will say that once I dug into the dirt, there was ants everywhere. So at the base of each one, I put cinnamon before popping the plant into it. I don't remember this time what variety cantaloupe this one or this one are. I seem to have lost the label while they've been outside in their little seedling pot. But the watermelon I put in is a sugar baby, much like the others here. So I've got like 4 sugar baby watermelons, 4 munching varieties of cucumber, and 8 cantaloupe. 2 or 4 of them are Hell's Best, and I think the other 4 are Crenshaw muskmelon. And I'm honestly not sure what the difference is between a muskmelon and a cantaloupe. My beans have perked up after I beat them half to death with the water hose, or the water spraying. And so many flowers. I'm so excited about these things. But yeah, they've perked up a bit, and I'm just going to kind of keep spraying them, but I'm still seeing lots of ladybugs in the garden. I dropped the pea vine off at my friend's house who has the chickens. She said they loved them. I'm sorry I wasn't able to stay and see how they enjoyed them, but yay. And then I got some marigolds for Mother's Day that I need to figure out where I'm going to plant them. I think some of them might end up over here by my squashes and melons. But yeah, there's a pack of 4. So I'm excited about those since none of my seeds I saved from last year from my marigolds had done any good. So yeah, I feel like it's been a productive day. Most of it's been moving this mulch. I'll show you a video on that later because, oh my gosh, I got so much. And it looks like something might be going after that cantaloupe. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Those horrible little pea aphids are now attacking my cantaloupe. I didn't think they went after cantaloupe. I didn't think this variety anyway did. Ugh. Fudge, fudge, fudge. So my daughter decided that she needed a quinceañera for her 15-year-old cat that she's had since she was 19. The cat was not thrilled with the whole dress thing, but when the fancy catnip toys came out, she decided turning 15 wasn't so bad after all. She enjoyed these catnip bugs and a banana so much that she just played and played and played until she just flat out fell asleep in the middle of playing with her new toys. Isn't she so cute? So I found holes for all the marigolds that I got for Mother's Day. That one lost his flower head, but that's okay. And I gifted one of the lavenders to a friend, and I took some of the tomatoes that I had rooted from suckers and put those in. I gifted those to a take a plant, leave a plant site we have here nearby. I got blue and black salvia and some spider plant when I picked that up. I'll have to figure out about getting those potted, but things are going well. Potatoes are starting to look a little worse for wear, so I'm going to pull up a couple more of those for us to put on the barbecue today. My squash plants are all starting to produce. I'm having to spray everything to get the aphids off a couple of times a day. But I think maybe I've had those a little bit under control. But look at all those pretty flowers on my beans. I'm so excited. And let's see. These are pathways that we've been making. We've got flowers coming up on the tomatoes. There's another one of those marigolds. And yeah, for now everything's looking pretty well. We did move the water feature to kind of in the middle of everything in hopes to encourage the birds to make use of it. The dog really enjoys it for her water bowl. That's what she thinks this is now. Sagey Poo! Y'all met Sage. Isn't she a sweetheart? She's an older dog. We got her from a rescue, Saving Hope. And she had been hit by a car and had her hip reconstructed. She's a beautiful girl. She's so sweet. But she's starting to struggle with her legs now. But it's my baby. And I put the last marigold over here under the apple tree. I think that little tiny thing is still trying to put on some apples. And of course, Buddha Cat got put over here. It's not very many potatoes, but they're getting bigger as I harvest them. Let's go see how much these weigh. So, 2 pounds of potatoes, a little more. Doing pretty good considering those first few plants I pulled up were averaging about half a pound each. And my last few have been doing about a pound each. This is 2 potato plants worth. Yay. So here's my solution in an attempt to combat the massive quantity of aphids. It's some traps I have. Hopefully those will work in combination with the very healthy ladybugs I've been finding in the garden. But once again, thank you for visiting the garden with me. I hope you're enjoying the videos and seeing how the garden progresses. And it seems my new little garden friends as well. If you're enjoying these, please like and subscribe. Thank you. You really just have no fear.